This is me coming up to just over 2 years now as the Heritage Carpenter and Craft Demonstrator. Sort of knew it was a chance for to explore more creative, and sort of wanted to slow down a wee bit but also get more expressive and learn more about how hand tools and sharpening and the construction of vernacular furniture was done. This, what I'm doing at the moment here, is a wee example carving of a wee tree of life. I thought there about it doing these wee things here, and what I'm doing at the minute is I just texture the outside of it. For me, I think it just leaves a nicer wee hand finish on it as opposed to just straight edges, which I'm not too fond of. So that's us going straight across the grain there. And it leaves nice wee, you sort of want to take off those like wee fingernails almost, and that's sort of an indication that your chisels are sharp too. Okay. Whenever I first joined here in 2019, I sort of always had my eye on this wee building. I just thought there was a lot of scope for it if I had the right person, and thankfully the stars aligned after sort of COVID there, and I come in here in 2023 and I've sort of changed a good bit of the stuff in it here with the blessing and guidance of the curators, but basically I was sort of given a blank canvas, and whilst I'm still working away to try and get it up to where I need to be, I'm very happy. I turn 50 next year, and I mean, I've had a life of building sites, and you know, I've been very lucky. I had a good apprenticeship and stuff, but coming in here then in 2019 and getting to do like traditional repair was more up my street, you know, and it's sort of, you sort of can very quickly get out of that rat race of 100-mile-an-hour house building. I was very lucky that I got to start letter cutting, and I was very fortunate then the museum helped to get me across to visit a man called Martin Wenham, who is one of the most renowned lettering artists and letter carvers in the UK. So I was fortunate to spend time with him, and then just from that bit of time with him now, we actually offer letter carving workshops. My idea would be to get younger people in to do the like of this, where it's a day away from their devices, because you really do, you sort of, you get lost in it, and it's even the sounds, and you know, a good sharp gouge, and you hear it crunching through the fibres, and you're creating something. It's something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy teaching it as well. Yeah, so once that goes in, there'll be a bit of wire through that, and that holds that very tight. So basically then you can just get your spoke shave. And it just allows you to shape them with 2 free hands. So this lathe was donated by a guy from Newton Ards. He was a bobbin weaver. And what I really do it for, it's quite cumbersome and quite noisy. It's not the best for demonstrating for the public, but as you can see, it's foot powered, good wee flywheel on it, gets up to a nice pace, and if you get tired you change legs obviously, and then again a nice wee sharp chisel. and then from those, that's where we make the like of these garden dibbers. So for planting. That's what you're looking, good solid straight curls. Another sign of a good sharp tool. And then this is a wee block plane, which would be more for finishing or cabinet makers plane. And it just allows you to be a wee bit neater.